I'm just a guy who loves Disney that has way too much time on his hands. If anybody from Disney is watching, please don't sue me. I'm here to rate, review, and describe all of your favorite things from the magical world of Disney. I'm File91e and welcome to my Disney News and Reviews. Hello everyone and welcome to this week's Disney News and Reviews. I'm File91e and well, what can I say? New intro. I hope you guys like it. Worked pretty hard on it, just trying to find some old different stuff. I wanted to kind of break away from what I normally had, like with the green screen and whatnot. There are things I want to do in the future if I get a better computer that can handle 3D stuff. But for the most part, I think this is pretty cool. It highlights a lot of the stuff from my trip. Excuse me, down to Disney World, and I don't know. I think it's pretty cool, and hopefully you guys do too. So yeah, that's why this week's video is a day late, just because I was up all night last night trying to edit that thing. And you might not think it's very hard to edit a 30-second intro, but yeah, it actually can be when you have to go through a week's worth of video to find the right things. So yeah, happy holidays, happy New Year to you. I mean, this is the first video of the new year. I'm really excited. I was going to do it yesterday, but it just didn't work out that way. Man, it was crazy. It was a crazy reflective day for me on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, just because I don't know, I was going to do a video, kind of highlighting my the experiences and just how big of a change it was from last year to this year. And because considering last year I wasn't even doing this at this time, I came back in mid-March. I don't know, it's just it was just crazy reflective time. But all in all, it was a really good year for me, and you guys helped make it that much better. So I just want to thank you for making 2011 an awesome year, and hopefully we can keep the ball rolling on 2012 and get some good stuff out there. But yeah, that's pretty much what I was doing this past week, just New Year's and working on the intro and whatnot. So yeah, let's let's get right to the news. Disney has announced that both the Magic Kingdom and Disneyland will remain open for 24 continuous hours in honor of 2012 being a leap year. Dubbed One More Disney Day, it will take place at both parks from 6 a.m. on Wednesday, February 29th to 6 a.m. Thursday, March 1st, both local times. No special ticket is required, just a normal park admission ticket, including annual passes. The entertainment and operating attraction lineup has yet to be determined. For more information, go to www.onemoredisneyday.com. They have a whole website dedicated to it, so you can see what's up. And there is actually they're running a special sweepstakes now where you can win. I think it's like a 4-day, 5-night vacation down during the day, and you get that extra Disney day. So it's it's actually pretty cool. So I don't know, check that out for more information. New Year's celebrations around Walt Disney World were spectacular as always. Click the links below to view the full Illuminations New Year's fireworks show at Epcot, as well as the New Year's Eve edition of Fantasy in the Sky at the Magic Kingdom, complete with 360-degree perimeter fireworks and Seven Seas Lagoon Island launch site. Check them out. Very, very cool stuff. And finally, the Magic Kingdom has this past week launched a new style times guide. The new guide is a folding 4-page pamphlet, which now includes a map of the parade route, along with the usual attraction, parade, shows, and character meet and greet schedules. So as you can see right there, it was actually pretty. That's pretty interesting. If anyone's going to Disney, just ship me back one. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. And if anybody goes to the One More Disney Day, just ship me times guide for that one too, because that's special. Please. Be awesome. Yeah, anyway, that's it for the news. Let's get right to the reviews. Alright guys, I recently got a request to review some more some more quick service restaurants, considering I went I pretty much ate at a lot of quick service restaurants down there. That's pretty much all, the only places that we ate at. I went to a few, so I figure I can review a couple of them, and I'll try to give my opinion on what I think is the best that Disney World has to offer. I went to, a bunch of quick service restaurants down there, so we'll see, how that works out in the future. So because I tried to get some video and photos and whatnot. Alright, so the first thing I want to review today is Casey's Corner at the corner of Main Street, USA in the Magic Kingdom. Now, it's really hard to miss Casey's Corner because the architecture is really, really, really cool. Now, what Casey's Corner does, it pays homage to the national pastime, or America's national pastime, of baseball. And the theming of Casey's Corner is loosely based around the Casey at the Bat poem. It's an old, like folk poem. But Disney actually created a cartoon short called Casey at Bat, which can be found in the Make Mine Music DVD. So if you, right here, oh geez, if you get this, you'll be able to see, Casey at the Bat and really understand what's going on. But it is a folk poem that has been changed and morphed as the years have gone by. So there's a tons of retellings of it. So just go on to Wikipedia and you'll be able to see exactly the history of that poem. Now, as far as food goes, it is counter service, and it pretty much just serves hot dogs, fries, corn nuggets, brownies, chilies, and my favorite things was the nachos. Basically all stuff that you would get at a baseball game. Now, honestly, one of the coolest things that Casey's Corner offers is that at various times throughout the day, you'll hear a piano being played. And if you go around to the side, you'll see it's an actual piano player just chilling right there playing old-time ragtime music on the piano. It's actually where my theme came from, the that you could actually ask him to play that, and he would actually play it for you, although I didn't because he was actually finishing up for the day and it was raining that day and it was horrible. So he just wanted to get out and I didn't want to bug him. But one of probably the best part about Casey's Corner is the architecture, like I said. It looks awesome when it's lit up at night. You got that big sea right out in the front. It looks totally cool. And it's actually a really good place to view Wishes if you can find a seat that is looking through the trees right there. But it's not really good for parades because it kind of is off the parade route. Now there is seating inside. It's relegated to some actual bleachers because inside the theming is all about baseball, and there's bleachers that you could sit on, which really don't provide you with any table or anything to lay your food on. You just kind of sit it to your side. It's almost like going to a baseball game. But there are a few tables outside. However, if you go in the rain like we did, you're kind of stuck eating wherever. I kind of put my I could put my tray right on top of a trash can and just ate there. And it is on the Disney dining plan, which is the whole reason why I went. We went to Casey's Corner the first day that we got down, and it was pouring down rain. We had just arrived. I hadn't eaten anything the whole day, so my stomach started growling as I was walking down Main Street, and I go, oh, okay, I guess I should eat something. So I guess it was the first thing I saw, and I hadn't been there before, and it was on the dining plan, so I was like, let's try out this dining plan thing. And if you've ever heard me talk about the dining plan before, I totally love the Disney dining plan. Especially when, for the fact that, excuse me, while I was down there, I got it for free. So the Disney dining plan gives you a ton of food. You're basically prepaying for the food that you buy, and if you go down during a certain time, when Disney's doing a giveaway, or a lot of times Disney will give the dining plan for free because they want you to come down during a certain period of the year. So if you do have that opportunity to get the dining plan, just take it. Free food. You can't you can't miss it. I don't like the table service dining plan because well, I don't like to go to restaurants every night that I'm down there. That's like an extra couple hours that I really don't need to devote. I'd rather be in the parks, But the quick service dining plan, I'll always have food there, and it worked at my hotel, so it was totally worth it for me. Anyway, back to Casey's Corner. So we went in. It was raining out, so there was water everywhere. There were people really diligently trying to mop up everything. And then I got a thing of nachos, a brownie, a drink, you know, all for free, which was excellent. And my brother got the corn dog nuggets. He loves corn dogs, so he grabbed them. And I'm not sure what my other friends got. I know they had eaten before, so they didn't really get anything. You know, they might have gotten like a snack or something. I'm not even sure. But anyway, so the food tasted great. I mean, you know, Disney's food really isn't that bad. The nachos were good. You know, they actually offered me, you know, chili to put on them, so that was really good. I was really hungry. Again, my brother loved the corn dog bites. He said that they were actually very hot, very steamy, so that was good. You know, very fresh. A lot of people love the hot dogs. They have different specialty hot dogs. They have, like, you know, coleslaw hot dogs, pulled pork hot dogs, the chili hot dogs. I mean, it's just, there's so many different types of hot dogs that you can get. And it's awesome. The food is great, and the atmosphere is really cool. Okay, so what am I going to give Casey's Corner as far as a quick service, you know, as far as a quick service restaurant goes? I want to give it 3. It would be a 4, but the seating predicament is not that good. And yeah, it was raining when we went down there, so we couldn't get a seat because everybody was kind of huddled inside. But from what I hear, even when it's not raining, the seating still is limited because you don't really get a whole lot, and it's very prominent for this. You know, this is a very prominent quick service restaurant because it's right there at the end of Main Street, so it gets a lot of foot traffic. And from what I hear, it's the seating stuff really kind of puts a damper on everything. But as far as the food goes, the food is awesome. The atmosphere is great. The theming's awesome. It looks like a great, it just looks awesome. It looks really cool. But like I said, the food is great. It's just the seating that can kind of, take some notches away from this thing. So as far as counter service restaurant goes, this is a 3 stars. So Casey's Corner at the corner of Main Street, USA, and the and Cinderella's Castle in the Magic Kingdom, 3 stars. Alright guys, now the next thing I want to review for you today is the Sum of All Thrills presented by Raytheon at the Innoventions Pavilion at Disney's Epcot. Now this attraction opened on October 14th of 2009. I did like a whole big thing with it when I was constantly spouting out news about this thing when I started doing this a couple years ago. And this actually is the first ride to be located within Innoventions. It's because Innoventions was usually just pretty much like they had little trade show sort of things, little attractions, but not rides. There was no official rides in there. But let me tell you, this is awesome. Now the theme here is engineering and simulation. So a lot of people have given this ride flack for because there is no real theme to it. But the theme is engineering and simulation, not what you're actually experiencing when you ride. It's just, there's a lot of glass around where around where these arms, fling people around, and you're supposed to be in awe about that. Now there's a minimum height to ride, which is 48 inches, but a guest must be at least 54 inches to ride to design a ride that goes upside down. You can design a ride that goes upside down. I'll tell you more about that in a minute. Now, what Sum of All Thrills is an attraction in which you design your very own roller coaster and you ride it using these awesome, big, powerful mechanical arms that just fling you around and do all this stuff. Now, let me give you the backstory. I wanted to go to Sum of All Thrills because a lot of people have said that this was awesome. What you do is you go and you wait in line, and then you go into this pre-show where they tell you what you're going to be doing. You will be designing a roller coaster using all the different tools that they have there, and it's actually very, very cool. Now after the pre-show, you go out into the design area where you're given one of these cards. It's a little credit card sort of thing. And the thing is, you want to keep this card because afterwards you can actually go, when you go home, you keep this card. There's actually a little pin code right down here, and you can actually go to mathmovesyou.com and punch in the code, and you'll be able to replay the video of your ride that you actually see. So what happens after you design the ride? You go through, you choose, hills or inversions and whatever you want to put on your ride. You can make it as intense as you want or as tame as you want, and then you go up. You give the person right there your card. And then you put your stuff, in these lockers, and then they, you got to empty your pockets and everything because you don't want everything falling. And then you go into this, you sit down, and it looks like a roller coaster seat. So if you have a problem fitting on certain roller coasters, that was my apprehension because I'm kind of a bigger guy, but I didn't have any problem fitting on this ride. Everything seemed to be, everything seemed to fit right. So if you certain body types might not fit, and you might not be able to ride, which is kind of it really kind of sucks, but it worked for me. So I mean, if you're about my size, then you should be okay. So after that, they load all the information on this card into the computer. They drop the big thing down. It's basically your screen, and it completes the simulation. And they retract the ramp, and you are now at the mercy of this this thing. So basically, I actually took a lot of video of this ride. So what I want to do, I want to show you this video where it shows you the entire experience. I just wanted to give you an overview real quick. So watch this, and this is pretty much the experience of the whole ride. So enjoy. All right, guys, we're now here. We're going to Sum of All Thrills around this corner.
Following File 91e to Sum of All Thrills, because it's the sum of all thrills. Watch out.
Check it out.
Well, Spencer, it looks like you were right. Your new design totally rocked the system.
So not cool, Grace. Just a few quick fixes here, and we're gonna get this.
Not now, Spencer. We've got guests.
Guess.
Come on, let's say hello to our talented group of up-and-coming engineers who are about to design their very own thrill rides. Hi, I'm Grace.
And I'm Spencer.
Welcome to the Sum of All Thrills, part of Raytheon's commitment to help
Touch the track piece you want to build first. Now we'll use the ruler to test your track.
Ready to go.
Oh no, the track piece is too high. Or is your roller coaster too slow? Pick up the knob. Place the knob in the speed circle. Turn the knob to pass the test. Turn the knob till it's in the green. Great! Put both tools away in their docking stations. This design goes upside down. Are you okay? Now we get to name your design. Roaring. Cobra. Roaring Cobra. Place the upload button to upload your design to the upload complete. Woohoo! It is right, Crash. We're all done here. Go see a cast member to ride your design.
Cobra roll. Zero G roll.
We beat you.
You were like 684.
I know, 684. Some of all thrills meant to be seen. Really awesome ride. I'd give this a 4 out of 5. It's not really meant for people that can't handle intense stuff, but you can make the ride as much as you want. As you saw, that you can pretty much control everything. I mean, what was your experience?
I thought that was pretty awesome.
The Zero G roll was awesome. I didn't get a Zero G roll. That's because you should have done the Zero G roll. The Cobra roll was intense. The Cobra roll was good. The Cobra roll was awesome. So some of all thrills here at Innoventions at Epcot, I'm giving 4 stars. Excellent stuff.
So there you go, guys. Some of all thrills, 4 stars at Epcot. It's in the Innoventions Pavilion. Definitely check this out. Keep your card again because you'll be able to relive your awesome coaster, which mine was called the Roaring Cobra. You can actually name it. It's pretty cool. So yeah. But anyway, yep. Check it out. Some of all thrills, 4 stars. Totally worth seeing. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's Disney news and reviews. I know I was kind of abbreviated. There's a lot of cuts in there. I don't know why. I'm just off today. I guess I'm thinking about having to go work out now. So whatever. Yeah, I want to go, fix all this stuff up for you so I can shoot this out to you. Just because, I felt bad. Being a day late and all. But the intro I like, so I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah. So if anybody from Disney is watching, please don't sue me. Please, I just want people to go to Disney World and have a great time, and anything that I use to enhance what I have to say, pictures, videos, and whatnot, everybody knows it's you. Everybody knows it's all your stuff, except for the footage that I take, and then the photos that I take, because it's technically mine, but it's of you. Anyway, I just want everybody to go to Disney World and have a great time. So go to allears.net, touringplans.com, www.magic.com for our latest and greatest Disney news. WaltDisneyWorld.com is good too, straight from the horse's mouth stuff. You can't go wrong with that, right? Can't go wrong with that. And be sure to check out OneMoreDisneyDay.com. That stuff's really cool. And yeah, I think that's going to wrap this up. So let's do it. I'll see you guys next week for another Disney news and reviews. Bye, guys.